All right, we have to swing in this time. We have no choice. So, okay, this actually isn't that bad. It either dies, or we go for... Whoa, okay, that's actually really... Okay, that's cool. Okay, that works out perfectly, because now we can just go for Treacherous Greed. Treacherous Greed on the Archfiend. You let me in, buddy. You let me in. Vraan goes off. I cannot believe it. You have a Titan of Industry with a shield counter on it, and you let me go for the Treacherous Greed. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man and today we got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, I'm going to ask you the question of the day. What is a card that you just wish was better? A card that you really like the flavor of, but you wish was better? I got one for you, so let's go ahead and dig right into the deck here. Mine's going to be Treacherous Greed. Now, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a disclaimer here. Do not run this if you think that you're going to like break the meta or anything like that. This deck is definitely experimental, and I'm going to... Relating to the question of the day, we got Treacherous Greed. And additional cost to cast a spell, you're going to sacrifice a creature that dealt damage this turn, draw 3 cards, each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. So obviously, what we want to do is deal damage with like a little like weenie in the air. You know, we could do like unblockable, but I think just having flying is probably the best thing. And then we're going to go in for our Treacherous Greed. So this is a greedy deck. Of course, we do have the Greedy Freebooter. A lot of times, they're not going to want to block the Greedy Freebooter. They're like, I'll just take 1 damage. I don't care. So you're gonna do 1 damage, and then you're gonna scry 1 to create a treasure token when it dies. They don't want that. They don't want that. And again, it says Greed, so we got the Greedy Freebooter and the Treacherous Greed. Kind of goes really, really nicely. So we got the Guidewing. Whenever it dies, target creature you control explores. So you do get a little bit of explore mechanic with the Treacherous Greed when you sacrifice it. Swooping Lookout. I have to admit, I don't know if there's a better flyer, because this one doesn't have like the death trigger, so the flying vigilance stuff here, we do like it, and I mean the art is actually kind of sick. This thing's like the creepiest looking thing of all time. Corrupted Conviction, obviously, I only have one singular little Corrupted Conviction here. Typically, we do want to go for the Treacherous Greed. It's a little bit better, but like this card is really good, so I think if we were a little bit lower to the ground, we'd want to go for more Corrupted Conviction, but we don't have those death triggers on the Swooping Lookout anyway, so I think 1 is just kind of fine. It's a little awkward, but nevertheless, you kind of see the theme here. We do have Vraan, Executioner, Thane, and the Homicide Investigator, so whenever something dies, we're going to get Investigate, which is nice with this, and then Vraan's just going to do some more damage, so they deal 2 damage, or not dealing damage here, they're losing 2 life, but nevertheless, it is still damage they're doing, and then the Treacherous Greed is just going to help them bleed out a little bit that way. Again, we're not Mardu. A lot of times with like Vraan and like that, this kind of like sacrifice mechanic, you see a lot of like the you see a lot of red to kind of just deal extra damage. That is kind of the point here, is we don't do a whole lot of damage, which can be a little bit problematic, so we do need something on the top end here. I think this is a little bit better than Shelly for this deck specifically, because this just pushes the game here. You drop the Archfiend. Obviously, the 4 oil counters is bad, but with the oil counters, before you lose the game, because whenever it has no oil counters on it, you're going to lose the game, you can always go for the Treacherous Greed and then just push for damage. So you go for the Archfiend, and then you can go in for Treacherous Greed or Corrupted Conviction in case you are going to lose the match. Usually, it's usually not how it goes, but I actually have had like 2 matches where I did want to go in for the Archfiend of the Dross and sacrifice it with the Treacherous Greed. Again, it seems kind of crazy, but there are some times where that does happen. So you can always sacrifice it in case things get crazy, but we do like the Archfiend a lot. Of course, the Rite of Oblivion is really nice. Greedy Freebooter, again, just sacrificing something, and then you have to flash it back for 4. I don't really want to rely on it. I do still think that go for the throat and get lost at instant speed is really good, because mono red is everywhere, and instant speed is going to be really, really good. But this also hits lockdowns and stuff like that, so we gotta love that. I actually am running Cavern of Souls. We do have Phyrexian, so there actually are quite a bit of Phyrexians in here, so we definitely do not like control. But other than that, this is it, man. Pretty much got Greedy. We got Orzhov Greed, we got the Treacherous Greed, we got the Greedy Freebooter, and we are ready to be greedy. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Thank you to the moon and back. This channel could not survive without you. It sounds corny. I know we don't have like a big community. This is not a big channel, but it really does mean a lot, and it makes the grind a whole lot less grindy, and boys are grindy sometimes. So y'all the real MVPs. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just address one thing really quick. Only you can help save the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It really helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and answer the question of the day in the pinned comment below, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. A Moper, hello, let's go, baby. All right, so we got our little Swooping Lookout here. Probably playing against Domain, presumably, but that's okay. Get a little courtyard going. I'm gonna drop the lookout into the Duress. Might as well just get some damage in. I guess if they waste like a Leyline's Binding or something on a lookout, I don't really care that much. So, well, yeah, just call it Phyrexian. Phyrexian's obviously gonna be the most common thing. Let's go for the Duress. I know we could just go in for Vraan, but I think if they do have like a Leyline Binding, we just kind of prep for that. I don't know. I guess you could probably make a case not to, but I think the Duress early in the game probably gonna pay dividends. Smuggler support. Wow, what is this? Is this mono green? Or not mono green, Selesnya. Okay, interesting. Armadillo. So, it's interesting. What are they wording white for, I wonder? We're gonna plot the Outcaster. Okay, fine. It's actually funny. We actually have the non-alternative art on some of the courtyards, and some of them sometimes we do. Because I did not feel like shelling out wild cards for the same card, but ooh, okay, well, there we go. I guess we kind of get the point there with the white with the populate. Okay. Well, I think now's as good a time as any. Let's go ahead and drop our Archfiend of the Dross here, man. The Archfiend of the Dross, I'm a big fan of it. What I'm not a big fan of is the Titan of Industry. That is definitely not great. So we're gonna lose an oil counter here. Gotta be a little careful, but I mean, I don't know, man. I guess there's nothing really to be careful about, right? We're just swinging in. Nice little 1-2 punch here. So we do have the Vraan. Still don't know if it's Vraan or Vraan, and I refuse to learn. So let's go in for Vraan or Vraan. Go in for the Guidewing, and then we can still go up for the Corrupted Conviction. That's a pretty nice little 1-2 combo here. If we're going in for Corrupted Conviction and the Guidewing, we do get to explore as well. So here's the Outcaster Trailblazer. Oh god. Okay. And now the Titan. Oh, the Titan of Industry's coming out. Okay, that's not good. Definitely not good here. They're probably gonna. I wonder if they're gonna gain life, put a shield counter. No, they don't even gain life. That is interesting. They don't gain life. They get a shield counter, which that's actually really problematic. I do not have exile, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go for the Guidewing. Vraan is gonna go do its thing, and we're gonna explore. And hopefully we can get this up to a 7/7. No. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll get another Archfiend. Okay, this is not looking amazing. I can't even lie. What's the play here? I mean, we can't even swing X. This thing has reach. I guess we go for Gix. I mean, we already have a Vraan, so it doesn't really make any sense. Do we drop an Archfiend? I guess we're just gonna have to go Gix, and then... I mean, we have the Treacherous Greed. I don't think they're gonna let me in. I guess we say no. Damn, okay. With the Archfiend, okay, we're in pretty bad shape here, because the Archfiend is gonna literally kill us if we get one less poison count or oil counter, excuse me. So I think what we have to do is just swing in with it regardless, because they might just want me to like lose that way. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe I should have swung in last time. Alright, we have to swing in this time. We have no choice. So okay, this actually isn't that bad. It either dies or we go for. Whoa. Okay, that's actually really okay. That's cool. Okay, that works out perfectly, because now we can just go for Treacherous Greed. Treacherous Greed on the Archfiend. You let me in, buddy. You let me in. Vraan goes off. I cannot believe it. You have a Titan of Industry with a shield counter on it, and you let me go for the Treacherous Greed. All right, we're looking good, man. Looking a lot better. So I guess, should we go wide? Go for Lookout. And honestly, hold on. I might just go for Cut Down on my own creature. Because I could just go for Cut Down on the Swooping Lookout. We can just kill him off that way. Homicide Investigator. I cannot believe they just thought they were gonna win via the oil counter stuff. That's pretty surprising that they let that go. But nevertheless, lockdown. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. Do they have a way to gain life? I mean, we have to do it regardless, right? If they're going bye-bye. Oh, okay. Let's say they have white, so we have to be kind of, you know, a little afraid of that. So we at least get. Well, actually, we don't even get to invest. We get to investigate technically, but it goes away anyway. Oh, okay. I have no idea how we're gonna win this match now. Down to 3 life. We could draw into a Treacherous Greed, I guess. Takenuma. At this point, I mean, we could just use Gix, right? It has been a long time since I've actually used Gix's ability. So what's in our graveyard here? Snagging something back with Takenuma. I mean, I guess we could maybe do that. We go for the Archfiend, and then we go for Takenuma, and then we get another Archfiend on their turn. It feels okay. Or do we just want to go for Gix? Overall, I think it's just as the move here. Plus, we can just go in for Takenuma. Yeah, it's going to have to be the move. It's going to have to be. So they're down to 3 life. Not going to lie, I don't really love our position, but it could be worse. Topiary Stomper. Again, that shield counter, I'm really surprised they didn't make use of that shield counter, but nevertheless, let's go in for the Abandoned Mire. And, yeah, I'm going to assume we just take an Archfiend of the Dross. Yep. So, ooh, and there's a Treacherous Greed. No way. Okay, Treacherous Greed, baby. Okay. How do we get through? How do we get through is the question. Let's go in for the Dross. Because there's no way they're going to let me through. So I guess we just go in for Vraan again. I can't Treacherous Greed. Like, we're not going to get damage off. No way we are, right? So let's just drop you. I can't swing in, right? No. Because even if we swing in, we die. The Vraan deals 2 damage. I think we're going to need to swing in with 2 flyers. And then maybe go for Treacherous Greed. It's not looking great, but... Okay, okay, Glimpse of Course, nothing. I'm really worried about, like, a Depopulate, obviously. But actually, Depopulate... They don't have it. They don't have it. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it. Alright. So we do have 2 flyers. I would absolutely hate to see... Ooh, we can actually go for the throw our own creature now. We take it. We didn't even have to Treacherous Greed, but wow. Kitoyo, hello. Well, we're going to mulligan this. That is an easy mulligan. Let's go and get rid of that. We can keep that. I always do. I don't like getting rid of the Archfiend, but you gotta do what you gotta do in these harsh times of mulligans. So let's go ahead and give him the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan because those things suck. So we're both on mullies here. Let's go for our Guidewing, see if we can find a little guidance. Demonic Ruckus. Okay, obviously do not like to see that. We can just go in for Vraan and swing it. We do have Vigilance on our lovely little Guidewing, so hopefully we can use the Treacherous Greed. So if we get into another land, we might be looking okay, but we gotta be kind of snappy. Triple Demonic Ruckus. Okay, come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get into... Oh, that really sucks. Okay. It's not the end of the world, though. I guess a cut down is pretty good against this deck, but we would really like to go for Treacherous Greed. Go for the Guidewing, explore, Vraan goes off, we have a good time. That's what we want to do. Nevertheless, we still have the combo, and we have a cut down. We very, very, very well likely might need a cut down for a little birdie. But we'll see. Codebreaker. You know what? I mean, if they're going to swing in, I might just block. Oh, okay. Well, they don't do it anyway. Okay. Well, I might just block for the Explorer just so that we can Treacherous Greed for sure. Because we really need this 3rd land. And it's kind of funny because this deck only really needs like 3 land. You'd like 4, but I mean, like, you really need 3. Speaking of 3, got the 3 Demonic Ruckus here. Kill the Codebreaker. Come on, baby, land. And there we go. We got it. Absolutely glorious. We could go in for Gix to draw 3 cards. Which would actually, yeah, I think we actually should do this. I know Treacherous Greed is like, you know, the greedy card, but drawing 3, we do 3 without getting rid of a creature this way. So I think in this case, we kind of like this more. But nevertheless, we still have the Treacherous Greed now, and I think it's going to get pretty bad for them. Another demonic rock. Okay, well, I mean, as long as they're just kind of like screwed on mana, I think we're looking good here. So let's go ahead and swing in, and now we're definitely going to go in for our Treacherous Greed. Down to 5. And is that it? Is that it? Hold on. With Vraan and the Treacherous Greed, I think we're good. So I'm gonna keep. Oh yeah, we're churning out, baby. And Treacherous Greed. Is this it? I guess we'll drop the Swamp so that we can go for the Swooping Lookout and the Treacherous Greed. That feels a little bit better, but they're going to lose 3 life with the Treacherous Greed, and Vraan's going to go off. We'll explore, sure, whatever. Bang, bang. Treacherous Greed. Draw a bazillion cards. Too easy. Too easy. Psy double. Kind of reminds me of Psy Duck. Shout out to some Pokemon. If you know, you know, baby. You know what? I don't know. We might have to mulligan this because honestly, just 3 little 1-drops in the air feels a little underwhelming. We'd like to see at least some removal or a Treacherous Greed or a Gix. So, what do we get rid of here, though? I think we're actually going to be. I'm going to be a little greedy here, but this is a greedy deck. We are a Treacherous Greed deck, so it's going to come back to bite me. But I don't know. Swooping Lookout. Maybe it should have been. Probably should have been the Rite of Oblivion, but I am stubborn. So red. Guidewing. Okay, so I'm already a little nervous. I guess we could go for Rite of Oblivion. Actually, we can't because it's the Cavern of Souls. So yeah, I'm stupid. I am very, very stupid. But hopefully we just tap that into a land and we can just kind of forget about that. Probably a little bit of a misplay there. But it's a greed deck. I gotta be greedy. I'm in the greedy mood. And there we go with Archfiend of the Dross. Absolutely apocalyptic. Okay, we need another land. We need another land. Okay, that I probably deserve this. This is a greed deck, and we got greedy, but not looking good. I guess we could try to just chump block here to get the Explorer. Monstrous Rage, it's fine. We're still going to get to Explore, presumably. Unless I kill the Lookout with like a shock or something. Play with fire. Because honestly, though, the Lookout, Felonious Rage, okay. 10-3. As long as we can, like, you know, as long as we can use Rite of Oblivion. Again, I kind of deserve this because I do have the whatchamacallit. Duress, no, we need another land. We need another land very, very badly here. But, is this going to be the... Oh, it is. I don't even have to say it. Don't even have to say it. We lose before turn 3. But I deserve that. This is a greed deck. We got greedy. We got burned. Randy. Hello, Randy. Well, I think we'll look good. We're looking pretty good here. What you got for me, Randy? Green. Let's go for our Guidewing, see if we can find a little guidance through the air. I think I've said that a few times, but it's just low-hanging fruit. You gotta take it. Questing Beastcaller. Okay, so we finally get into our Treacherous Greed. Gotta love that. I'm gonna go in for Vraan. I am. If they do want to go for some shenanigans with the Beastcaller, I still think that we're probably okay. We are on the draw here. Bristly Bill. So let the +1/+1 counters rain, I suppose. This actually isn't that bad. I'm going to let this go. Because we got Go for the Throat and a Cut Down. We're going to have to wait for our Treacherous Greed. Going to have to wait, I suppose. So maybe I do just swing in with the Vraan. I don't think they're going to trade here. They're going to want to keep the Bristly Bill. Oh. I'm not going to lie. I did not really see that coming. But nevertheless, I think I will just Treacherous Greed here now. Instead of going for the Throat and the Cut Down, let's go ahead and Treacherous Greed. I don't know. Was that too cute on my end? Should I have just like not swung in? I guess they have another Bristly Bill, so that's kind of why. It makes sense. Let's see if they go in for the counter. But now that we have double removal spells, I think we're okay to do this. I don't really... Hold on. Let's do this. This is more mana efficient. So Swooping Lookout, cut down the bill, go for the Throat, and now that there's nothing else to kind of buff with the this thingy, we're good. We're good. No more +1/+1 counters for you. We clear the board. Looking good. And now, next turn's going to be nasty. Ooh, Pelucranos. I was going to say, next turn is going to be nasty when we go in for Vraan and a Treacherous Greed. But now he can't. Oh, man. Okay. That is unfortunate. I think we're going to have to go for Corrupted Conviction because Pelucranos obviously having reach is actually the most annoying thing on the planet right now. Wow. Did not expect mono green to put something down like that. But gotta love Pelucranos, man. So how do we win? Drop the Archfiend's Dross. So I got a Treacherous Greed. Feral Encounter. Don't really love that, but it is what it is. I'm a big fan of Feral Encounter. I think this card's pretty underrated. Zabi Scholar. Yeah, card's pretty good, man. If you can get down like turn 4, turn 5 is like that magic sweet spot. Down to 14 we go, and they get a collar. Oof, alright. Gix. Kind of unfortunate, because we can really only go for Archfiend. Can't go for double spell here, so. And Flourishing Bloom can, yeah, just get the big board. That's what green does. Oof, okay, well, they're swinging in. Man, I think I'm going to do this. So if they go for Tybar Stand, I mean, what else do they have? Giant Growth or something? Like, Snakeskin Veil, double Snakeskin Veil. Like, I can't just let this go through, right? That's kind of crazy, right? Alternatively, we could go... I'm going to do this. I don't know if this might be just been in this play. I don't know. I don't know what Mono Green's got up their sleeve. Maybe just like a fight spell or something. Because I'm just thinking, like, if we let this go, we swing with the Archfiend, we go for Treacherous Greed. I don't think that's enough to really push for damage, so... Lose 2 life. Tail Swipe. I guess that is like a... It's kind of like a 2-for-1, right? Down to 9. We have Treacherous Greed. We're going to need a little bit of a something here. Oh, Greedy Freebooter's not bad. Let's drop you. Go for Gix. Yeah, I still think the block was worth it, because I don't think we could have really pushed for lethal. Obviously, knowing that... I think so, right? Treacherous Greed. So now this is an interesting situation, too, though, because what do we do with the Greedy Freebooter? Goldvein Hydra. Whoa, okay, so, okay, hold on. I think we're... Oh, man, this is so close. I think we're just going to go ahead and chump block here. We're going to need to go for Greedy Freebooter. Would like to see, like, some removal. But now, Homicide Investigator. See, because now our we might just go for Gix instead of the Treacherous Greed, and I think we're going to have to, right? So, let's go for X equals 2, and we're just going to, fingers crossed, so we get something cool here. Because we do not have the board state. Treacherous Greed, yeah. Doesn't feel good, but like we're gonna have to just hope and wah 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 wow. Alright, let's go ahead and give a crying face. I'm gonna swing in here. See if we can draw. I guess we have lethal on the back end here. I guess I'm just kind of clicking buttons. Probably should not have done that. Well, let's see if we gotta go for the throat. We do not. We get a chump blocker though. We do get a chump blocker. Here, so I guess it's not over. I was hoping to get something big and juicy from green, but unfortunately, such is life. So we do have to block, obviously, but the Bloomkin does not have trample, so... Alright, fingers crossed here. We can go for Gix one more time. So here's a land, and I just dropped it like an idiot, because I'm stupid, and then, bad showing, but... Mr. Grazi, hello. Go ahead and keep this. Got a little Greedy Freebooter action. So, I mean, we don't have any white, but again, we're going to be greedy. This is a greedy deck. We got the Greedy Freebooter. What are we worried about here? It's going to be some Azorius control. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and swing in. I highly doubt they're going to be doing anything to my Greedy Freebooter. Don't think they really want to give me a treasure, but I'm going to go for the Homicide Investigator. And if they play, whatchamacallit, Temporary Lockdown, we can go in for Rite of Oblivion and just get our stuff back, which would actually be pretty cool. You already know that they're just kind of scheming some Temporary Lockdown action. That's why we had the Rite of Oblivion. So what you got here, Mr. Grazi? Faithful Absence, that's actually not terrible. And we get 2 investigations here. Unless they have the Temporary Lockdown, then we don't get to use our clues. Wow, and okay, we're looking good here. Again, I'm just going in for like the worst case scenario, right? We're typically thinking that that's what they're going to do, so... Let's go in for the lookout. Let's go in for the lookout, and I'm going to... In case they do drop the land... Oh, wow. Even if they did have the Temporary Lockdown, we still have the Rite of Oblivion, so I think I'm pretty comfortable. And now we even have a Duress. Oh, baby. We might just have to do death by weenies this match. So, Duress. Let's see what you got. Fading Hope. I mean, it's kind of annoying. It kind of is, but, like, not the end of the world. One top. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got in there. And we don't even get to see. But I will take it. Haxlian. I'm going to go Haxlian. How you doing here? All right, so we're going to keep this. Yeah, we got the Homicide Investigator. I think we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop our little courtyard down and be on our way. So we're going against aggro. We had an okay matchup versus aggro. Don't have any removal, which is a little scary, but nevertheless, I think we should be okay. So let's go in for our little investigator and see if we can solve some crimes, which mono red is a crime against humanity half the time. Play with fire is not too bad. Again, we just get a little bit of card advantage there. Just being able to draw some more with the clue. So get a clue, mono red, get a clue. Slick shot show off, no fear. Okay, that is kind of annoying that I don't have any of my removal. Oof, okay. Well, I think we just go in for Vraan and then just go in for the Miner's Guidewing, excuse me. Not too bad though. I mean, unless they have that stupid combo again where they have like Monstrous Rage, blah blah, and then a Fling. I mean, that is annoying, but again, we don't have any removal, so like I had to tap out. Just hopefully they don't Fling. Okay, Ancestral Anger. Okay, it's fine-ish. Please do not Fling me for the win. Okay, that sucks. That does really suck because now chump blocking doesn't seem good. I'm gonna let this go because I can't chump block effectively. So I guess we'll go in for Phyrexian. I guess we'll just go in for the Archfiend. If we do want to trade, that's fine. We have Vigilance, so let's swing in. But it really does suck though that I couldn't block with the Guidewing, because if they have Trample, and I can't Explore, there's no point in blocking. But now we can chump block if they tap out, because right now I'm just gonna block the show off. I don't think I'm gonna try and outrace them. I think it's still just better that we just block the show off and then have them burn up their Monstrous Rage or whatever. I am tempted to actually block with the Guidewing too, unless they like the only way this isn't good is if they have double Monstrous Rage. Even one Monstrous Rage wouldn't be good. Okay, so there's one, but there's no way they have. Well, I guess there's a way, but I mean, very unlikely. That is so obnoxiously annoying. Oh my god, that is so obnoxious. 2 Monstrous Rage. We could probably do it with 1, but 2. Gotta land, gotta Gix, and looking bad here. Looking really, really bad. Oh man. Double Monstrous Rage. Very unfortunate. Lightning Strike the Gix. What else you got here? Play with fire. Down to 6 we go. Was there a way we could have went for... No, I don't think we really could have went for Restless Fortress. I think we probably played that correctly. Down to 4. We got Treacherous Greed. We've got... Wow, that's it. That's literally it. GG's, man. Double Monstrous Rage. Whew. Limited Rob. Let's see how limited you are, my friend. We're gonna push you to your limits. Go for our little courtyard. I'm gonna go for the Lookout. I'm gonna go for the Lookout instead of Duress. I think because we don't put a whole lot of damage on the board early. Let's just get out. Let's just get down our creature. Start pecking away. It's gonna be another aggro matchup, which is might be okay here. Guidewing, sure. Let's drop. Well, hold on. Let's go in for. Do we want to hold the Get Law? I guess not. Okay, we probably. I'm gonna take 1 damage here unnecessarily because I'm stupid. So don't play like me, ladies and gentle mages. So we should have went in for Cavern of Souls, but I don't really want to call it Phyrexian. We'd have to call it Bird for that, but then again, we wouldn't take damage, and I think overall just not taking damage is the best thing, so. It is what it is, kind of a catch-22 there. So okay, but this is not that bad, though. Honestly, like, realistically, this isn't that bad. Now let's call it Phyrexian, so we have to worry about the bird. But I just have a good old plain Get Lost for the stupid little bird. So, Kamanu first, sure. And they're gonna go ahead and do that. That kind of sucks because we don't maintain tempo that way. And Rite of Oblivion, obviously being a Oh, this is close. This is really close. Should I just drop the Archfiend? I mean, they're gonna obviously do this kind of nonsense here, double show off. This is close. This is close, but I think it's... I think we just have to drop it. Should I have done that? I mean, because we can't... It's either an Archfiend or one get lost. Because Rite of Oblivion's a sorcery, so it's like... I think we just have to drop the Archfiend, and the next turn we can worry about going for Rite of Oblivion and get lost. I think that has to be better, right? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, no doubt. Swifty, sure. Because we can at least block one when they go for the Demonic Ruckus. Okay. 5-4, 3-2. Because it has Menace, sure. So I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. They only have one more mystery card. Oh, well, okay. Wow. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we're going to double block... I don't know if I want to do this. The Menace is really annoying, though, because now they both have Trample. We do have double removal, though, and we do need something for the Rite of Oblivion. Like, we need the Rite of Oblivion to kill. So, I think we just do this, take 13. Oh my god, but I think this is kind of the move here. Man, this is close. I can't really get rid of my Archfiend, right? Okay. I mean, we have two forms of removal here. So let's kind of just be smart. Got Vigilance. I'm going to swing in. They hit me a year ago. So down to 5. We have to go for Rite of Oblivion. What do we hit? It's not going to be the commando. I think it's going to have to just be... I'm halfway... Let's go ahead and mute them. Let's go ahead and... I'm halfway tempted just to hit the Demonic Ruckus. Because it's exiled and they wouldn't draw. And then they wouldn't have Menace and Trample. And they're already, like, kind of weakened. So this is kind of close. Hold on. Because this exiles... We could just chump block on the back end here. So they don't have Trample. I'm just thinking... Is it better? Because they actually get to draw cards this way. This is a little bit... Oh, man. Should we just get rid of the damn thing? They get to... This is so close, guys. This is so close. Because now they get to draw off of Demonic Ruckus going into the graveyard. Guess we'll just explore, whatever. Go for the throat. We'll keep that. But yeah, now they get to draw. So should I have just... I still think this is the best move. It's a lot of mental gymnastics, but I think this is ultimately the best move. We still have to get lost. 5 life. Okay, so this is pretty good, though. They have one card in their hand, right? So as long as they don't have double... Fire, sure. Okay. So we can take care of the show-off, no problem, right? Like, unless the card in their hand... is Lightning Strike. So I think we're looking pretty good. Anything else? Well, I guess it could be Monstrous Rage. No. That's the only card that we... Very disappointing, guys. Wow. Carved hands. Come get these hands, baby. Come get these hands. What we doing here? Human. The Yoshi. All right. Oh, man. Let's go for the Courtyard here. I think we're just going to have to go in for the cut down. Restless Fortress, a little bit too slow for my liking, unfortunately. We're just going to have to... We're going to have to press the pace here. Push the pace, press the pace. We're gonna do something. Really kind of sucks here. I think we're just going to go ahead and kill you. But it does kind of suck just because, like, obviously, whatchamacallit can just come back. So it doesn't really feel great. Let's go for our little Homicide Investigator. It's going to be Boros Convoke. Typically, yeah, definitely going to be. I don't think they have Resolute Reinforcements because they didn't play anything turn 2, so... But now we do get the Homicide Investigator. I think we'll go ahead and just maybe... We'll see. Let's see what they do here. Man, I should just go for Lookout, right? I mean, Get Lost gives them other, like, tokens. Hopefully they don't have that Phyrexian Gleeful Demolition. That would be kind of annoying. The Swooping Lookout ooh, Knight. Okay. Well, there's no way of... I mean, we're still going to have to go for Cut Down here. Just kind of slow them down. But I really was not expecting another Knight. Typically, they do other stuff than this. So that is pretty annoying, but... Should we have gone for the Cut Down, like, immediately, I guess, maybe? Probably, but hindsight's 2020, right? Let's do this. We still got a Get Lost. But again, the way our deck works, we kind of need that Treacherous Greed. Or a Corrupted Conviction, because as of right now... Okay, we're kind of looking a little bit spotty and shoddy on the firepower. Midrange Recruiter, of course we do not love to see that, so... I think we'll just have to let this go. Can't see myself blocking, because this buff is actually temporary, so we'll go ahead and do this. We'll give him some more map tokens, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I can't block here. I know we get to investigate, but another land is really unfortunate. I think we're going to have to go for Restless Fortress, honestly. Just kind of just push the pace a little bit. 9 to 19. Spot removal is not that good versus this deck. It's just not. Gleeful Demolition. Oh god, yep, there it is. Alright, so Gleeful Demolition, we obviously hate to see that. Case of the Gateway Express. Oh god. We at least get to investigate with our Homicide Investigator, but looking a little rough here. At least they don't get to... Knight. Okay. So the Bundle, Bunicorn, and a Warden looking pretty grim here. How do we get through? If they tap their own creatures, okay, well... So say if they tap their own creatures and we top deck into like Archfiend's okay. Just okay though. Let's go ahead and drop you. Still a little nervous here, because I mean, yeah, we can go for the Archfiend. Definitely go for Archfiend here. Bunnycorn. Swinging in the air. No! Oh my god, the case. Okay, that is unfortunate, man. I think we're gonna have to concede, because I mean, that was our win condition. GG's.